up, and then let's get moving. Got a late one tonight. All right. Boom. We're in it to win it. All right, let's get warmed up. What's up? Happy Thursday. How y'all doing? All right. Let's get the warm-ups rolling. So we're going to warm up pretty quick tonight. Tomorrow we're streaming earlier, so we won't have to rush the warm-up as much, but been late streams recently. Been very busy, unfortunately. But it be like that sometimes. Right? So we're going to get this warm-up rolling. Got my pre-workout kicking. I got my good old scoop of pre-workout running through my system. That's all right. I appreciate you stopping by regardless. Once, twice, 1,000 times, I appreciate it regardless. All right. We got 225 on the bar. We're going to hit this for a double, I guess. We're going to go up to 315 tonight. And we're going to do 315. We're going to drop after 315 because we're going to be going heavy tomorrow since we're going to do an earlier workout. But we'll decide what drops we're doing afterwards after that. So, yeah. Obviously, 315 is a lot. You could be the spotter, 900%. 315 is a lot lighter than we normally go. It's considered warm-ups, but we're going to get nice and heavy tomorrow, Mark, when we got sleep. I am actually, what is it now? 11. I'm 17 hours into my day now, I think, something like that. So, we are, Mark, we are. We went heavy yesterday. We're gonna go heavier tomorrow. Like our plan is to be doing PR work next week. So we got a few more days. Be a fun time. A lot. I ate a lot today. We had for dinner. I had burgers for dinner. It was delicious. Burgers and fries. Homemade, obviously. Organic potatoes. But burgers and fries. Air fried, of course. What's up, Mark? I mean, I had other foods earlier today, like yogurt and other dairy products. I mean, I've had a lot. I eat a lot every day. I don't remember, honestly. I eat throughout the day. Sometimes I eat meats for lunch. Sometimes I have eggs. I'm actually probably 179 right now, Mark. About 179 at the moment. So we put on 2 pounds over the past week, just ramping back up. So, mind you, like I said, the first day or two after the meet, we were only doing a little bit more than our maintenance number, but we're back up to around 4,500 calories a day now. We'll be at 5,000 within the next couple days. I've got to go shopping and get that stuff together. But actually, no, I did. I went shopping today. We're set up. I completely forgot. So we'll be back at about 5,000 probably starting. I don't have any like clientele tomorrow, so I'm completely off as far as like working stuff. So we'll be back up around 5,000 probably tomorrow with plenty of eating time. So, all right, let's grab a single here. What's up, Saray? How you doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I lead a busy life, Mark. I have a lot of things going on at all times. You gotta realize, Mark, outside of sleeping, I'm busy pretty much the entire day. Like when I get up, I have 30 minutes, usually that I prepare my day. I have coffee, I eat, I get dressed. And then for the next 18 hours post that, generally 18 to 20 hours post that, I'm doing things. And then I sleep for 4 to 5 hours, and then I'm back up and doing that again. I lead a very busy life. That's how it is when you got kids and stuff. Always something going on. Always something going on. What's up, Jamal? California, solid. No, I did not play football, Austin. Yeah, see, that's something I don't do, Mark. I don't drink, so I don't drink at all. No good. It's bad for the body. Bad for the body. Ugh. No, I don't ever play honestly, out of all the states in the U.S., if I was like, I'm going to travel, California is I wouldn't say in the top 10. I wouldn't say it's in the top 45. I'm not super interested in California. Not my environment. Not my environment. So. No, not quite. I'll say out of all the places I've had the opportunity to go, I've been within an hour drive of California several times in my life with time to go there. Never been tempted. Never been tempted, actually. It's just it doesn't scream like it's not my kind of thing. California just doesn't scream like a fun time to me personally, you know. So, but now I've been to the West Coast. I like the West Coast. I just stay like Northwest. Yeah, see, I don't do any of that stuff. Mark. I don't party and I don't get drunk. So, doesn't do me any good. No, not that either. But, yeah, no California for me. I don't know that I'll ever travel to California. Maybe at some point. I've been in, around, or traveled through most states in the contiguous 50 or contiguous 48, right? What's up? Ugh. How's it been, boss? But yeah, California is one of my last choices. The next state I go to travel to is probably going to be like the Midwest type area. I'll probably go to the Midwest next, maybe the Northwest, but definitely not California. Sucks. That's no good at all. Not super interested in traveling to Hawaii either. Hawaii doesn't scream like my gig either. I'm gonna be honest. I like more when I travel. I like to go places that are colder, not warmer. Right? Like Hawaii's tropical environment is very similar to where I live now. I could just go to the beach here and get a similar feel. We have palmetto trees. They're basically palm trees. So the weather, the environment here on the coast is very reminiscent of what you'd get out there in Hawaii. So you can get nice humid beach weather here year round. So I don't need to travel for that. That's a lot of effort to have something, very similar to what I have available at home. 100%. Enjoy your California trip, boss. North Dakota. I would do a North Dakota trip. That actually sounds like a fun time. No, I like a different feel. I like very comfortable areas. Like if I'm going to travel, I want to go to like the mountains or something like that. I'm not interested in the beach really. I want to go to the mountains. I want to like do stuff like maybe a cabin. Like I want relaxing. That's what I want. And access to a bench. Whole milk. No, Mark, that wouldn't be on my list of things to do. Yeah, there's no fair life. I need to add some more weight, guys. Let's just go 315. It's never been a thought process for me, Saray, but that doesn't sound like it would be a terrible time. That was I was like 305, 3-ish, somewhere in that ballpark, I think. 295, I don't know. Was it 225, 45, 65, 285, sorry, 285 or 95, something like that. 285. I wasn't actually counting. I'll be honest, I wasn't actually counting. Ugh. Never been to Canada. Canada would be closer to my style of stuff. It's kind of cold. There's some rural areas I can travel to and have a relaxing day. I don't want a lot going on. I'm not looking for a party. I'm not looking for all that. Nice. That sounds like a good time. It's bulking season, right, Jamal? Bulking season. We're about to hit winter, actually. We're getting close to fall. We're going to be doing 3 of those tonight, and then we're going to do a drop. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, late night. Actually, so like I said, Monday through Thursday, we're looking at late streams right now. Friday, Saturday, Sunday are going to be earlier in the day. I've even toyed around with the idea there may be a time here in the future, so guys don't get upset if someday in the future we start taking one day in the middle of the week where I make long form content. I don't know what day it would be, but we may have a day in the week coming up that I'm going to be not streaming that day, so I can do some interesting video ideas that I've had in the works. But I need time to do them, and I have to do them while I'm working out. So, and I can't live them. It won't hit the same if I live them. So there's going to be a couple days like that coming up, but. All right. Right now it's 315 on the bar. Just a little 315. We're gonna be doing a few reps with this. Just singles though. We're taking it light tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna have really good sleep. I don't have anything going on in the morning. I have no morning clientele, no morning work at all. We're gonna get some really good sleep. We're gonna have a great day tomorrow. It's gonna be a great day in South Carolina. This is correct, baby weight, 100%. Toddler weight. Well, yeah, but I'm gonna go back to sleep. He's in school, not me. What's up, Josh? I was gonna say, I think the screen's doing fine. All right, 315. We're gonna go ahead and hit this for a single, another single. We've already done one single here. Yeah, 315 is the cap for the night. We're going heavier tomorrow. We're probably going to go up around 350. 355 tomorrow was what we were talking about. So I don't know. That might just be your end, Bryn. But I'm not sure. There's not really any storms or anything out here right now, so it's not, I don't think it's my end. I said 315, Rich. 315 is what's on the bar. Appreciate the support, though. You did 315 as well. That's clever. That's clever, Rich. We will be doing 405 at some point in the next couple of months, Jamal, is the plan. We're at least going to attempt it. Gravity will decide for us, right? So one day Mark will get it on video too. Right, Mark? Say 100%. I'll definitely remember that, rich guy. I'll remember that. Appreciate the support, of course. Makes sense. The support's super appreciated, though. So you guys know, was it 2 days ago? Or was it Monday? It might have been Monday. Monday's stream, when we had the music playing in the background, guys, that was immediately demonetized. Like I said, not only did it get demonetized though, but that video got blocked in everywhere, completely blocked, 100%. YouTube dropped it from the algorithm altogether. It got blocked. It was no longer available on YouTube the next morning. So the copyright for that was very fast. There will be no music. I'm talking about, I woke up the next morning and said, this video's been blocked in all territories. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fast. So I had to take it down. I usually have to take them down at some point, but I had to take that one down almost immediately. It was blocked completely. So I didn't get a strike or anything. You don't get a strike for that kind of stuff, but it does block it completely from view. So, well, that's unfortunate, Mark. That's unfortunate. Have you tried getting like some smiley face stickers to put on like your wall or on your phone case to make you feel better? Bench moving forward. So Eric, it's all by feel generally, right? There is going to be more drop sets during our bulk. So we'll have a drop set almost every night during our bulk period rather than just the heavy singles like we did prepping. Mossberg, what's up? Hey, appreciate the support, rich guy. I was tired, Cooper. I was tired. I was very, very tired. I've never personally hired a coach, Jamal. I do my own coaching and I coach others. So I've never personally hired a coach. It just depends on where you're at. Everything's going good, Moss. How you been, boss? We were just talking about you yesterday. Wondering where you're at. And I said, probably out in a boat, big chilling, you know? So, appreciate the support, rich guy. I appreciate it. I see that, Mark. All right. Let's hit this real quick. No, that's not happening, Mark. Let's hit one more rep at 315. One more rep at 315. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm going to assume I don't need to know either. Appreciate it. I appreciate the support, Rich. It's super helpful. I'm not talking about that, Mark. We're not doing that, but I'm not talking about that. I have that pesky moral compass that won't allow me to do things like that for money, Mark. That pesky moral compass. Get a little bit of a better view for the 225. Drop. Oh, I'm trying to follow the chat. I really enjoy the Larson press. So it's great for building up, especially for competition purposes. You know, if you can hit a Larson press, you can 100% hit it in competition, right? You can 100% hit it in competition. So, like the 100s that Rich is putting on the screen right now. But yeah, if you can hit it as a Larson, you know you can hit it in competition. That's why I was pretty confident with the 341 that I did. He's not chatting, and I know chat has a lot to do with the top fans thing, Mark. I don't understand the top fans thing that much, I'm going to be honest. Hey, appreciate it, Bryn. Bryn's joining the party with the emojis. Top tier emoji choice, Bryn. Top tier emoji choice. I don't get. So guys, as much as I like the concept of top fans, I don't think it's really well fleshed out yet. before I start focusing in on top fans and that whole algorithm, I'm gonna wait for YouTube to flesh it out a little bit more because I don't want, you know, to focus in on it when I don't know how it works. Bryn is number one. I see it. I see it. All right, let's hit this. Number one. It's a nice try mark. You can't have it. All right, 225. Let's hit it real quick, guys. Oh, we almost forgot our whole milk sip. You guys are letting me forget my whole milk sips. I think so. It's mostly whoever's chatting the most. Ugh. Now, what are we doing? 96 what? Are we doing 96 what? Mark's going to do 225 for 96 reps on camera and post it tonight. Appreciate all the support, Brent. Appreciate all the support. Chest flies are top tier work, MPC. All right, let's get some curls in. All right, we did the curls with the neutral grip bar over there yesterday. We're gonna do we'll do preachers tonight, I guess. Dumbbell chest flies. I stick to the chest fly machines. I don't like dumbbell chest fly as much. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. It's just a high risk movement, you know what I'm saying? High risk movement. What's up, Joshy? Welcome back. Welcome back. How's it going? How's it going, boss? I know the risk is a lot higher with dumbbells. A lot higher with dumbbells. The injury risk is a lot higher. Mind you, with dumbbells, your range of motion can get excessive by not your own choice. Does that make sense? So if I fail to do a chest fly machine, I can only go as far back as that machine goes. If I fail on a dumbbell, I go as far as the floor. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I do dumbbell flies very seldom. I can get pretty, I think the heaviest I've ever attempted was like 80 on the dumbbells. It'd been a minute. And it was at a slight incline, mind you. Ego lifting is the only way to lift. We don't do, lightweights would be better, Jamal. I choose not to. No lightweight work for me, all right? It's all about ego here. All about ego and pounds moved, all right? No, so I disagree. Dumbbell flies have helped me strength-wise. Dumbbell flies in general, let me not say dumbbell flies. Chest flies have helped me increase my bench. They did at one point, at least. They are a great strength movement if done appropriately. So it's more of a joke, Jamal. The ego lifting movement right, is basically anything that's heavier than the other guy can lift that's watching you is an ego lift. That's essentially what the ego lifting movement is in its entirety. Is anything that looks heavy to someone else is ego lifting nowadays. It's more of a joke than anything else. But they'll be like, oh, there's no reason to bench that much. It's an ego lift. When in reality, that person's comfortable benching that much. Just the person that's calling them ego lifter doesn't. So it's too much. So I will say that I did have a lot longer recovery times when I was adding in weighted dips and chest flies on a regular basis, but that's just because I had more movements targeting the pectoral and the triceps. So here's the other part of that. So as far as the recovery period for that, if I was extremely sore once in a blue moon, I'd take a single ibuprofen before I go to sleep and help wean off a little bit of that, soreness. But that was about it for me. I don't do anything abnormal. If I feel extremely sore, like I'm not going to be prepared for a workout, sometimes I'll take an additional hot shower. I may take an ibuprofen to kind of get some of that inflammation down. But outside of that, it's just good food and good sleep, right? Quality sleep, not even long sleep, just quality sleep is me. I don't have any special things I do for recovery. And I'm not saying that's what you should do. People have their own things. I'm just very simple with my stuff. And when I say I would take an ibuprofen, I mean like I did it once a year. I'd get super sore after doing some kind of challenge, and I'd be like, I need to wean off this soreness just a little bit for tomorrow's workout. And none of that, Eric, none of that. So here's the thing about full range of motion. Full range of motion is not always superior to lengthened partials or half reps or whatever reps you want, whatever you want to call them, right? Actually, there's a lot of studies, and I think it's actually the majority of studies now, that show that full range of motion as far as strength and size is concerned may actually be less efficient than lengthened partials. That's the new science. Lengthened partials are more efficient than full range of motion reps. That is the moving forward science at the moment. So that whole you got to get the full stretch may have been wrong the whole time. It's almost like everybody kind of knew it in the back of their mind, but it was easier to let people yell about it than to tell them they're wrong. The gym bros might have been correct. You're under tension. It's mechanical tension the whole time. It's mechanical tension. It just makes sense. It makes sense from a biological standpoint and from a mechanical standpoint that it would be better. But that full range of motion, got to stretch it out. I really love that stretchy muscle fiber. Yep. So the other part to that, right? So we know that there's advantages to both, right? I'm not saying there's no advantages to a full range of motion repetition, right? But I would say that we're doing it backwards, right? I would say we're doing it backwards. That the majority of your workout should not be these full stretches, right? These full stretch movements. These partial movements that target that area, that target the area that you're working on, are generally better. Generally better and lower risk. So, especially if your focus is strength. Especially if your focus is strength. But no, I wasn't talking about that specifically, NPC. We're just talking about ego lifting in general. It wasn't related to the dumbbell fly thing, but yeah. That was 155. That was 155. For lunch at work, well, I can't. Normally, I make my own. I make my own lunches. I don't like go out for lunch. So, and mind you guys, a lot of the time I eat lunch at home a lot of the time. So like, if I'm out with a client and like I do a session, I usually go and eat whenever I don't have sessions. So I usually eat at home if I can. But if I can't, then I bring lunch with me typically, and it's usually some form of eggs, some kind of meat, maybe yogurt. It's very similar to the rest of my diet, just in a lunchbox. Yes, Mark. Generally, if I can. Sometimes I don't have that opportunity, but generally if I can. Yeah, no, I would say it is. It's pretty nice. Big fan of it, actually. Yeah, I can see you, Max. I can see you in the chat, Max. All right. I don't see all the messages, but I definitely saw your name pop up. All right, let's grab this though. We've got 210 on here right now. We're gonna hit this for a double, maybe a triple. And then we're gonna grab a hold of some cables and we're gonna do some tricep extensions. We might do shoulders first. I haven't decided yet. We're gonna do something tricep based. Or tricep centric, chest centric, shoulder centric, you know. Something. We're gonna do a pushy movement. All right, let's grab this. Hold on, let me sit down. I don't like that. That felt very terrible. All right, there we go, much better. Whew. That full brick, man, is different. It's different. Oh, we're gonna get one more of those. Like I said, one more of those. Whew. NPC, I'm gonna say that you're a little bit behind in the chat. I think you may need to click the live button on the chat. I think you're a little bit behind on the video. Always gonna be weight. Weight is always gonna be the most important. What's up, Mark? I know, Mark, but at some point he will hear that he's behind and then he'll be able to catch up. If I don't tell him now, then he won't find out till later. But the way that he's typing, it sounds like he's ever so slightly behind by about 3 minutes. 365, Shadow, 365. One more rep here. I can see you, Max. I weigh 170, maybe 179, between 177 and 179 currently. Bench is 365. Yeah, I'm just making sure, you know. Yeah, those shaker cups are top tier. There's a reason. There's a reason why they exist. All right, let me hit this. Another 210 preacher. Let's hit it. All right. So let's get our triceps in. We did the little V bar last night. We're going to do ropes tonight. What did you eat today, Mark? What did you eat today? I feel like you've asked me, but no one's asked you. All right? I feel like no one ever asked you what you eat. What did you eat today, Mark? What did you eat today? That's the real question right now. And the answer can't be vape and alcohol. All right? We need real food. Yes, I am natty. Yes, I am natty. Vape is not a food group. I'm just saying. Lord. I may do another merch release here soon. I have the merch out right now. You guys can see it at the bottom. There should be a button to get merch if you want it somewhere on the stream. I don't know what device you're on, but it's usually down here somewhere, I think. But do have merch. But I plan on doing another merch release here soon. It's about time. I've been lifting for 5 years. I'm always here, user, always here. I'm always here, user. You were behind, I think, MPC. Yes, if you're just getting that message, then yes, you are behind. What's up? How's it going? Why am I growing, like physically? I am growing. I am growing. We maintenance for competition, but we're definitely growing. Constantly growing. I'm 5'11", 5'11". 5'11". We're gonna grab another set here, then we gotta do rows. We're gonna do barbell rows tonight, I think. So 3 cups of coffee, that's light work, Mark. That's light work. Is that what they did, the AI, the competition footage to make me taller? I eat a lot. I eat a lot. I eat right now between 4,000 and 5,000 calories a day. All right, let's go get our rows in, guys. Let me decide what? NPC? Yes, calves. Definitely hit your calves. 100%. As you guys know, I always hit calves. As you guys are well aware. I don't ever target for them specifically, but Forearm's always a good thing to work for sure. 300 grams of protein a day. 18-inch forearms, Mark. 18-inch forearms currently. It's just it's a wide angle lens, so it doesn't look like it. That doesn't sound like a good question to answer, I'm gonna be honest. It sounds like a strange question, right? Well, I was wrong. They weigh 45 pounds just like every other 45-pound plate, Mark. They're just a little less significant size-wise. No cheat days. Oh, my diet is strict. No cheat days. I'm talking about zero. Zero cheat days. There's not a cheat weekend. There's not a cheat hour. There's not a cheat minute. It's every single food I put in my body is monitored. It's no cheat meals. Clean and jerk. But yes, it does sound odd. They get trained, yes, Sloth. I don't have any specific daily meals, Max. It's just like hitting certain numbers, you know. What was the question? What was the question? Change bedding? I have no idea. Often enough. I have no idea. I don't couldn't answer that question actually. Fairlife is a great option in my diet. I drink a almost daily Fairlife. Recently, it hasn't been daily. It's almost always daily, but Fairlife is slacking. There's not been a Fairlife in that store. I have been very upset. So I'm still drinking the milk during the workouts, but not the Fairlifes. So I don't target anything in that way, Random Sloth. Like I don't do any isolation movements typically. Very rare do I do something that isolates. It's almost always compound. Almost always compound. All right, let's add some more weight. Whole milk. Whole milk's the way. Whole milk's the way. Is Max mad? I don't know why Max is mad at you, Bryn. I couldn't tell you. You've definitely been in chat while Max has been here before, though, Bryn. Max has been here a little while. Max has been here for a good minute. But I don't know. I don't know what he's so mad about. I don't think you've done anything, Bryn, honestly. I did. I don't think you're blocked, Bryn. I just think he wasn't answering you. I have no idea. He says he's not mad. So. Chocolate milk. I don't drink chocolate milk. I don't drink any added sugars. Couple of months from 2 to 3 plates is going to be a tall order. That's not necessarily, unless you've been there before, it's going to be tough. What's up, NPC? I think we're talking about the same Max, right, Bryn? T5R3S. Two to 3 plates is going to be a tall ask in a couple of months. 6 months, closer to doable, but still going to be, it would still be considered extraordinary to do it in 6 months. Most people, 225 to 315 is years. It's a significant increase because you go from something that is doable with normal training to something that takes very, very dedicated training. 315, no matter what anybody tells you, is a dedicated process. 225, you have to try, but it's not your end all be all, So it's not your end all be all. Yeah, your bulking will help for sure. All right, what do we got? We got shoulders next. Even doing 225 to 315 in 2 years is pretty impressive. To give you an idea. Yeah, it's 225 is okay. It's always hilarious when you hear 315 is the new 225, whatever, right? But realistically, in reality, 225 is still a number that most people will not hit in their lifetime. Most gym goers won't hit 225. Most, without dedicated attention to bench press. I'm not sure we probably didn't go to high school together. I can almost guarantee it. Slav. My last name is Adams, though. It doesn't flow, Mark. It doesn't flow. All right, let's do our shoulders. Time for shoulder press, guys. You just let me know what high school you went to, and I'll let you know if it was the right one. I did give my last name, though, if you scroll back. But you just let me know what high school you think I went to, and I'll let you know if you're correct. But I'm like 99% sure we didn't go to high school together. 99% sure. At 200 pounds, that's all relative to your body mass and how lean it is. Lean body mass, 200, you want a higher bench than a non-lean body mass at 200. I weigh 177-ish, and my bench is 365 to give you a reference point for my personal bench, but that would be considered, elite level bench press for the weight class. Generally at 200, high twos would probably be considered, intermediate, I would imagine. You'd have to look at some of the comps for your weight class. I'm not super familiar with the 200-pound weight range, so I don't know what those guys are pressing typically. I wasn't homeschooled, Bryn, but I would still be very surprised. Like I said, high twos, 315's close, right, Mark? So. Yeah, I wasn't homeschooled, but it would be, I would be very, very surprised. Very, very surprised. 405 soon, that's always it, right? Always got to get more. Always got to get more. All right, shoulder press. We got shoulder press, guys, and then we got squats, and then we done for the night. And we done for the night. All right. What are we doing? What do you mean? What did you do? I don't understand that sentence. I don't understand. Well, go back, Rich. You know the sentence is wild when Mark stops. You told me to say 1,000, Rich. You told me to say 1,000. That's what you told me to say, remember? 1,000, Rich, 1,000. That's what you said. I remembered. I have big brain memory, Rich. Big brain memory. It at least goes back that far. I don't know what it means, Mark, and I'm honestly, I don't know if I want to know. I think it's a language barrier, and I think I know what he's trying to say, potentially, but... but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna avoid a probing. Does it mean what it sounds like? Okay. Maybe that's what he's doing. I've never seen my name used as a verb. I've never seen my name used as a verb. And I'm concerned about it. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Whee! I honestly don't understand it. I get what you're saying now. I think I get it now. Yeah, I just lift heavy things, all right? My brain only works so quickly when I'm lifting things. Outside of lifting, brain works pretty efficiently. Lifting, it's all about metal plate. All right. We're gonna do a triple with this shoulder press, and then we've got squats. It's time for squats, guys. Did I miss something? No, I'm reading chat, but I'm like trying to focus into a little bit. I'm doing my best. I don't know, Bryn. I'm trying here. I'm trying, Bryn. There's a lot going on. Mark has his individual focuses. We know this. We know this. Those are extra loud tonight. I'm not promoting any mods right now, Max. That being in the street, I appreciate the long-term support, of course, but I don't promote mods, you know, very often. Hold on. Hit too high. Squat. I just don't see a point in having a bunch of mods. I like the ones I have. So now they seem, am I crazy or do those seem high and now they seem low? We're going to leave them there for this rep and we'll test it out. It seemed high on the last one. That's correct, I guess. All right, let's go. You are correct, Bryn. What is going on? I'm not getting things tonight. I'm not understanding what's going on. I'm lost. I'm lost, guys. All right, 315 double, guys. 315 double. I feel you, Brent. 100% feel you. So, oh look, Frank's back. Frank's back. Welcome back, Frank. Remember that thing I said about being inside your brain? I'm inside your head, Frank. I'm inside your head. You don't know it. You don't know it, but I'm inside your head. You're gonna remember this conversation while you're trying to sleep later. So. You're going to be laying there and you're just going to hear, I'm inside your head, Frank. I'm inside your head. Yesterday's Wordle was not great. It was not great. The llama Wordle I was upset about. The llama Wordle I was upset about, actually, legitimately. The rent's free, Saray. The rent's free. That's the best part. Rent free inside his head at all times. The rent's free at all times. That word was not. I think it depends on the letters you got initially. My problem is it said I already had one of the L's, right? And because I had the second L, it did not dawn on me that there could be another L before it. Like there's so few words like that. What's the difference for free run and squatting? I don't know, sorry. Is there a difference? I mean, one is his choice, I guess. It's his choice. If anybody's interested in a roommate situation, I've got plenty of space inside that guy's head. So Frank's head doesn't have much going on, it seems, other than me. So ugh. We're not inside my head, Mark. We're taking up rent in Frank's head. So for free. I'm gonna charge you though, Mark. I'm gonna charge you in particular. So all right, 3:15. We're gonna hit this for a quick single, and then move forward. I saw the message. I chose not to read it. I chose. Which message is it? 3 jumping jacks and spin 3 times. I don't do jumping jacks. It's a lot of cardio. All right. I appreciate the attempted support, but that's cardio work. We don't do cardio here. We take that seriously. If you got a non-cardio related challenge, you let me know. A non-cardio related challenge, I'm down. $100%. I don't eat Sour Patch Kids, but I'll take the folding chair. I'll take the folding chair though. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm not big on Sour Patch Kids. I don't eat candy. But I will take the folding chair. 100%. 100%. I don't eat candy, Mark. Appreciate it. I don't eat candy. Ugh. They've been quick ones, but I've been tired, Mark. I've been very tired. New school years are usually rough. Remember, I have children, Mark. So when I go home, I get a solid like 5, and then I've got to be up getting the kids ready for school. Oh, look, Cooper's back. No, we're doing well, Cooper. We just competed 2 first-place gold medals. It was a great time, Cooper. It was a great time. It was like a week ago. We're back on the bulk again after that. Enjoying life, living our best life, Cooper. I'm glad that I'm still rent-free in your head, though, it sounds like. No tips for that, Sloth. It's mostly a natural thing. It's the mustache and glasses is what does it, Sloth. Mustache and glasses. Ugh. Bulk's always going strong. We took about a month and a half to get competition out of the way. We had to maintain our weight class, but obviously we're past that point now. 100% sloth, 100%. But we'll be, end of the year, we'll be somewhere around 200, 205 is the plan body weight wise. So end of the year, we'll be somewhere in that ballpark. I don't know what we're going to be at when we compete at the state championship again this year. We went last year, we competed in the 75 kilo class. I weighed about 164.98, but couldn't help you, Cooper. Couldn't help you. Not my gig. I don't smoke. But yeah, so, but I don't know what we're going to compete at. So I competed last year in the state championship at 164 and some change. So I imagine we'll probably be around 195 when we walk into competition in November. So what's up? What's up? First, typically, I have 8 medals currently. 6 of them are first place medals. I have 1 third place, 1 second place, 6 first place medals. So that's my history thus far. Actually, no, I have 10 medals now. Is it 10 medals now? Something like that. 365 is my PR at the moment. 300 grams of protein a day, sloth. It would probably, Grandma Sue, what's up? How you been? I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. And that would probably work, Grandma Sue. That would probably work. Tomato juice bath pretty much is like a scent killer, right? So I recommend against smoking though, Cooper. It's not great for you. Appreciate it. Yeah, 300 grams. Mind you, I drink 1.5 gallons of whole milk a day. That's my body weight in protein right there, just in whole milk. We will. We have not gone for PRs in over a month because of competition that we had last weekend. So we're back on it. We're back on the bulk now, so we'll be doing PRs again. I'm glad life is going good, Grandma Sue. I don't have a lot of stress to deal with, Cooper. I live a good life. I actually don't take away protein. It's all whole foods. I do eat a lot of chicken. I do eat a lot of chicken. Oh. We're finishing the milk, Mark. Finishing our milk before we head out. A lot of turkey, a lot of chicken, and a lot of beef. And then dairy, obviously, is a top tier item for me. Do I remember the... No, Sloth. I don't remember the first time. I know you've been here off and on for a while, though. The mustache directly helps. Directly helps with the PRs. I have a physique shoot, Cooper, if you're interested in that. It's on my channel. You can go check out the physique shoot. No beer belly. I don't drink beer, so you're not going to have a beer belly, right? So... Still have visible abs, even on the bulk, Cooper. It's crazy work. Do I remember that? Do I remember that? Sure. No, not at all. I do not remember that. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, Rich. Sorry to hear that. Oh, very sorry to hear that. Milk belly, completely different, right? Completely different. The milk belly is top tier. The milk belly is top tier. Cooper, we did this the last time you're in your due. Like I said, there's resources for that, but that's not the way to troll, Cooper. There's a lot of people that are seriously in that position. It's not the way to troll, man. I'm glad, Sloth. I'm glad. I just turned the camera on, man. I don't plan any of this out. I just turned the camera on and talk. Not worth the time to just mute everybody, I'm gonna be honest. I wish him the best. I wish him the best in the longest life. I'm sorry to hear that, Rich. I'm okay. I don't need to know, Mark. I don't need to know. I'm good. You know, some things are just left to the universe, all right? It's just in the universe. Milk's done. All right. Milk's done. That means we're officially done with the stream, guys, for the night. Stream is going to be earlier tomorrow. I don't know how much earlier. 7, 8 o'clock is the plan right now. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I wish y'all the best. I think we're going to work out at One Life tomorrow. So the other gym. But I'm not sure yet. But all right. See y'all then.